What's up, y'all? Day 2. I ain't even finna sit here and do that. Let's get straight to it. So today, with Walking with Kai, we're gonna actually run first. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna run 2 miles today. The goal is to try to run the first one under 7 and the second one under, I want to say 7 again, but I ain't ran it in probably a week. So I want to say under 7 and the second one under 8. That's the goal today. I hope everybody's doing great today. And yeah, we're gonna get that done, and then we're gonna do a little walk with Kai today. I'm not really sure what we're gonna talk about. I have a few ideas going through my head, so we just gonna see when I'm done running, and I'm gonna give you my time and all that. So let's do it. Alright, y'all, I just finished my run. I ran 2 miles today. I ran 7:32, and I think I ran 8:33. And I know I don't look like I just finished running. I was all sweaty and stuff, but I definitely had a cool out. I've been sitting in the park for like an hour. Scenery beautiful, 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 bro. Like beautiful. I ain't even going on no walk today. Can't even do it. But you know what I'm saying? Today, we're gonna talk about getting 1% better. And people think when you say you get 1% better, that means like going to the gym, and that could be it. But that could also be, shoot, I'm gonna read my Bible. That could be, I'm gonna be more communicative. That could be, I'm gonna be more passionate. I'm showing more gratitude. It's a lot of things that it could be. It don't gotta be, oh, just this or that. Like there's a lot of things that could fall under the sun of being more, getting 1%, trying to be better 1% every day. Like for me personally, I'm trying to be better in every aspect every day. So it really don't matter what it is. Like any aspect, I'm trying to be the best version of myself. I'm trying to compete with myself. I ain't trying to compete with no other man. I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong. They sit here and they try to compete with somebody else. Today I got up and ran, although I didn't want to. And I know I've been in the gym and stuff like that actively, but I really just wanted to go run and clear my mind. Like running clears my mind, and also I feel like that's a sign of getting 1% better, because when I clear my brain, I can focus more, and I'm building myself to give myself discipline. I feel as if we gotta have some type of firm, hey, I'm gonna be disciplined on this, I'm gonna be disciplined on that, I'm gonna act on this, I'm gonna act on that. You know what I'm saying? Just being more intentional with what I'm doing throughout the day. Why not go for a run? It ain't gonna kill me, it ain't gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Why not say, okay, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do that today. You know, like why not? Like all day today I was sitting here making content. Like I was doing content, I was posting videos and stuff like that. But I said, let me just get outside and just clear my brain, bro. I've been overthinking about stuff. Like, so today we're gonna talk about getting 1% better. Let's do it. So what does it mean to get 1% better? What does that even mean? Bro, it's just the act of sitting there trying. It's trying. Like, bro, if I don't got 100%, but I give 10%, I gave 100%. If I gave all of my 10%, I gave 100%. You feel me? 1% better is just saying that I'm going to try my best to improve in something today. Something that I probably wasn't the best at a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're going to be perfect. It say somebody do something that you don't like, and normally you blow up and you get mad, or you just shut down, right? Like you say, today I'm going to try to communicate and work through this with that person. That's getting 1% better. That's fixing your way. That's sitting here saying, okay, I made a difference. I did something different. You know what I'm saying? I did something that's a little bit more, that's showing growth. That's the whole point. That's literally the whole point of getting better. 1% better could be, okay, today I went for a run. Today I went to the gym. Normally I don't go to the gym. Normally I don't go for a run. But that's me saying I'm going to go do that. And I feel like we all need that type of discipline in our life. Like, I think that's changed my life. And that's what we call getting 1% better every day. That's called Kaizen. That's the belief, Kaizen, or something like that, right? I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to sit here and go in depth, but that's what Kaizen means. It means to get 1% better every day. I'm actually about to get that tatted on me. I'm going to get that yatted on me, actually. I'm pretty sure, was it right here I want to get that tatted? I'm gonna get it tatted on me though, right? It's the belief of getting, after I do more research, obviously, but it's the belief of getting 1% better every single day. And bro, when I say I try to live by that, if I feel as if I'm not gonna do anything today, or I'm just gonna chill, bro, I'm like, bro, I gotta get better at something today. Even if it's I read a page out of a book, bro, that page out of the book might be something that you needed, that you didn't know, bro. Like you never know. Like that thing that you put the effort into getting 1% better at, you're gonna get better over and over, and you might learn to enjoy it. Pick up a new hobby. Get better at a new hobby. Get better at something else. Don't sit there and dwell in the past and dwell on other things. When you find something that you can invest your time at getting better at, you're taking up time and you're bettering yourself in that time instead of sitting there bettering yourself in your thoughts, like just laying there in your thoughts, overthinking all the time and being sad, I know that's definitely something I used to struggle with a lot of time. I struggle with just sitting there and being in my thoughts. And when I saw the belief of like the word Kaizen, it changed my life. And I know it sounds crazy. My brand name, Metanoia, which means to repent, and Kaizen, those two things changed my life because I took them. Metanoia means to repent, and Kaizen means to get 1% better. So my goal was I wanted to forgive myself. and I wanted to ask God for forgiveness, and I wanted to get better than where I was before. I wanted to be a better version of myself than where I was before. I wanted to improve myself than where I was before. So I took that and I applied it to every aspect of my life. And I said, yeah, my brand don't make 100,000 a year, but shoot, I make sales from it. I get paid from it. Like, it's a source of income. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I'm getting better. Every order, every drop, I'm getting 1% better. It might not be my best drop, but I'm getting better. And I think that's I'm sorry, I'm hearing people, bro, this shit, I'm finna go. Nah. It's just, bro, I'm hearing every little step. Like, how? But, yeah, it's the steps of just getting better. It's the steps of trying to be better. And not for anybody else, but for yourself. Who don't want to be better for themselves? Every day I'm thinking of ways that I can constantly improve and just show people that, yeah, this is the version of myself I want to put out. This is the best version of me. And you're never going to get to 100%. You can do 100 days. Well, that's 1% every day. You're still not at 100%. We're always going to be a work in progress. We're always going to have more we can improve on. We're always going to have more we can grow on. We are literally always going to have more. Always. Always. You're never going to be the perfect communicator. Therapists aren't the perfect communicator. I went my whole life thinking, yeah, pastors are perfect. Until I became a youth pastor myself, and I realized, bro, there's no way every pastor is perfect. I'm struggling. I'm deeply in the Bible. People ask me for help. People are like, hey, Makai, can you help me with this, that, and that, and that, and that? And I'm like, gee, like, bro, I'm struggling myself. He was like, God, how you not struggle with lust? And I'm like, bro, I struggle with lust myself, bro. I struggle with that myself. And I said, every day I want to get better at not struggling with lust. So it started off small. It started off with just me saying, okay, I'm not gonna look at certain things. I'm not gonna follow these girls on Instagram. Man, my phone used to look crazy. Say, bro, I'm not gonna follow these girls on Instagram. I'm finna change up my whole lane. But when you sit there and put too much stuff into you're trying to get better, you slow yourself down. Just take it 1% at a time. Take it one thing at a time. Okay, today I'm just gonna be overly calm. Today I'm gonna say I don't wanna follow any girls on Instagram. And I know that it sounds kind of like damn, you can't do that. But boy, I ain't gonna lie. Instagram recommends you something that you like so fine. You like, I can hit that shot. Like, if I DM her or if I follow her, I know she's gonna follow me back. And then I ain't got to DM her now, but eventually she gonna follow me. You know what I'm saying? And that used to be my mindset for the longest. I'm like, bro, every time I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, gee, like, it was embarrassing to me. But then, like, I took that and I said, you know, I don't care, because this is me trying to get better every day. So every day I said, slowly stop, and I just stopped following girls. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm cool on that. Then it's now, okay, not looking at girls so sexually. I said, okay, well, yo, algorithm is targeted towards what you like, bro. It's targeted towards what you like. It's targeted towards what you like. It's targeted to the things that you are putting, that you're saying you like, bro. It's all about your mindset. It's all about how you approach things. And me personally, bro, I had to switch my whole mindset. And again, that right there, although I'm not perfect, I'm getting there. I've taken the steps, and each day I feel as if I'm getting 1% better. I'm getting better, G. Like, bro, I think a lot of us get caught up in the fact of trying to be perfect from day one, that we forget the journey. We get caught up from day one that we completely forget and disregard the journey. Bro, if you're perfect day one, then you ain't perfect at all. You ain't close at all. If you just Mr. Perfect guy and you're Mr. Everything and oh yeah, this is all I gotta work on, bro, you're not perfect at all, G. You ain't talking about nothing. Talking about you perfect, G. You ain't perfect. None of us are perfect. We always are a work in progress. And a lot of people think that they're perfect because of their own perceptions that they have of themselves. But you have to drop your own ego. You gotta drop your own ego and realize, bro, there's always somebody bigger and better than you, or somebody smarter than you, or somebody that knows more than you. You could always learn something. Like, when you sit there and you say, yeah, I'm better, I'm smarter, you're setting yourself back. You gotta sit there and tell yourself every day, there's something new I can learn. I can be a better version of myself every single day. There's something I can improve on. I thought I was a great communicator, and I do still believe I'm a great communicator. But I know that there's places where I try to communicate that I could be better at. So every day I'm trying to be a better communicator, even though it's something I already know I'm good at. Like, I know how to express my emotions properly. I know how to do those things, but I know I could always be better. I could always make someone feel more comfortable. I want to get to the point to where I can turn the most angriest person into, hey, yeah, we can talk this out, bro. I hear you. Let's talk this out. I want to be that person. I want to be the person that can be, yeah, bro, like, come on, G, let's just talk. Let's just come to understanding, bro. Like, I can get you there without having to yell, without having to go mute or anything. Or just knowing that, hey, this is who I'm dealing with, and I can communicate with you at your level, but we're going to communicate at mine. I can bring you there. That's how good at communicating I want to get. You know? I want to be able to communicate to people where I feel as if we can work through something. We could work through anything. I want people to put their trust in me. Like, hey, Kai, this bothered me, and they know I'm not gonna blow up on them. That's where I'm trying to get. And although I'm pretty good at that, and I know people are there with me, I feel as if, bro, I can always be better. I could always be better. I could always be better. You could always be better. You might think you're great at something, but you could always be better. And that's why great is great. That's why LeBron is LeBron. That's why Jordan is Jordan, because they always thought they could be better. LeBron was regarded as the best player in the world at his time. He still thought that he wasn't good enough. Jordan thought he still wasn't good enough. Kobe thought he still wasn't good enough, bro. You gotta want to get better every day. You gotta want to be the best version of yourself every day. Even, like, bro, taking mental health days isn't just for people that are depressed, but it's also for people that are good, that are perfectly fine, bro. It's a way of improvement. It's a way of getting to your best version. It's a way of getting to the version of yourself that's the most blessed, bro. That's the most blessed. You just 1% every day. So that's where we finna end the video. But today, I want y'all to try to get 1% better. I want y'all to try to be better than yesterday. I want y'all to be the best version of yourself. I want you to put that effort into it every single day. I want you to truly get up and apply it to your life. I want you to sit there and live it. Live like you're trying to get better. Live like every action is finna be your last action, bro. Like, put 100% in it and knowing that you only get 1% at it. Don't sit there and say, I want 100 today, and then I can slack tomorrow. Because you ain't gonna get no percentage. You ain't gonna get no better. You feel me? But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, for today's little sit or walk with Kai. I'm gonna try to be back at it tomorrow. I work tomorrow, so I might go early in the morning. I might give y'all a little workout too, you feel me? I might see a little gym day before we go walking and whatnot, or running, or whatever I decide to get into. But with that being said, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all stay blessed.